Come at me, then you'll see I'm more than meets the eye. You think that you'll break me. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm going to lower down these lights here a little bit so it is not so harsh on you guys. I'm coming at you today with a little bit of, I don't want to say inspirational video. I'm just going to go on and say, let you guys decide what you think of it. People are going to hate you for whatever you do. People are going to hate you for whether you're doing something that is the right thing to do. Let's say you're doing it wrong, that you're not doing it as good as somebody else, and they're going to hate you for doing something unconventional. I was not a fan of school when I was younger. And back in the mid-2000s, that's what you did. Everyone's guidance counselor, everyone's parents, everyone's teachers all said, hey, go to school and make something of yourself. If not, you're going to be, picking up trash the rest of your lives as garbage men. Garbage men make very good money. Actually, my uncle's a New York City firefighter. He was pissed because, yeah, garbage men were making more than firefighters were. And I was like, oh, damn. He's like, yeah, he was a little salty about that. Yeah, that's a very good job if you can get that. You don't, and again, this is not going to be a school bashing video, but if you go against the grain, again, choose happiness, whatever you're happy doing. And not a financial advisor, not financial advice, but if you're going to do something, whatever it is, people are going to hate on it. I used to get made fun of all the time for Pokemon, even for not going to school, but just for working at a supermarket and an animal hospital, pay rent, pay car insurance. After a while, I was like, okay, I'll go in the military. And even then, something that's supposed to be meant as honorable, people are like, oh, taking the easy way out, huh? Yeah, I can go to the military too if I wanted to kill people. It's like, okay, first off, I think less than 5% of people in the military actually see combat. So, you could be in finance and be in the military. You could be, working at a gym and be in the military. You could do what I do, which is just driving vehicles all day, loading cargo on aircraft, putting passengers into a computer. They're just doing a lot of that stuff, building pallets. But that, yeah, it's just saying, oh, taking the easy way out. It's like, oh my God, people will not stop. So whatever you do, be prepared for that. Don't let that sway you from doing what you want. When I got out and I was finally going to school, people would say oh, no, stay in the military. Do your 20, get your pension, get out. 20 years is such a long time. Again, when you're going for something that you don't like to do anymore, something that is hey, my body's killing me, that was nope, get out. It's hard out there. It's hard out there when you're not in the military. Don't have no benefits. Don't have this. Okay, well, I'm going to go get, because I've been in the real world before the military, and I know I can do it, and I have some plan now. Now I can go to school for free if I want to. So I go to school, a bunch of people upset that I'm getting out of the military, and then I drop out of school, and then people are just focusing on that, saying, okay, why are you dropping out of school? You have this thing, it's paid for. I was like, yeah, but I found something better. If you're doing something and you think, hey, actually this has the potential to be better, and you leave what you're doing to do something else, even if you worked at it for a couple years, do it. Heckin' do it. And people were hating on that and saying oh, you're gonna do high-risk lending? What do you know about finance? What do you know about money? And you don't have money. You don't have that. You're in the military. You don't have money. And I was like, okay, yeah, but I was pretty good at it. Pretty good at saying hey, if you do this, and broker deals, looking at the best options for my clients, and using that money to give my own clients more money so that they can go above and beyond. And people just hating on it, say yeah, you're gonna give your hard-earned money to these business owners with horrible credit scores. You're gonna lose your money. You're gonna absolutely regret your life. You're gonna hate your life. And you're in your mid to late 20s now. You should really think about actually doing something positive with your life. So they're hating on that for a while. And then while I was still building that business, still keeping it going, everyone's always still doing that, and I was living with a friend. And then I was living somewhere else in a room, and then I was living in a boiler room. Oh, okay, yeah, you're doing real well living in that boiler room. Little did they know. Then I started buying and selling Pokemon cards, which, oh my God. Oh, now this is what you're going to do to make $1 million. You're going to buy and sell Pokemon cards. And they were complaining all the way, just saying like, yeah, you're going to get a girlfriend with that. You know, doing that, playing with children's cardboard. That's what you're going to do. Okay. You know, they didn't know that I was building up, you know, a lot of income with, you know, high-risk lending to business owners. And they did not see what I saw. They did not see the value that was in nostalgia and happiness. And, you know, some people, when they smell something, let's say they smell diesel, and it takes them back to when, like, their dad, you know, was a mechanic, and they would be in the shop, like, a smell take them back. Pictures of a card will take you back to when you're a kid. They're like, I remember when I first got this. I remember playing it with my friend Joe. I remember all of that. So at first they were saying like, hey, you know, you're hating on me for trying not to make something of myself, for having too little. And then, you know, get a little bit of success, get a little bit of saying like, oh, hey, I'm putting this much money into Tesla stock. Like, oh, you're putting that much money into Tesla stock? First they were saying like, oh, you're going to lose all your money. Again, there's like, nope, you're going to lose it all. And then it's saying like, as soon as Tesla, you know, because again, I thought it was undervalued, it like 3X's. There's like, oh yeah, well, it must be nice to have, you know, $30,000 to put into Tesla. $50,000 must be nice to do that and make all that money. Yeah, money goes to money. So for all these years, they're ragging on me for like pretty much having nothing, living like a pauper. And a couple months later, they're ragging on me because now I'm a soch. You know, there's greasers and soch. Now I'm a have. I was a have-not, now I'm a have. And that's what they were doing. So whatever you decide to do, people are always going to complain. Do not let them get to you. The great words of Gandhi, they say like, first they will ignore you, then they will ridicule you, and then they will fight you, and then you win. And, you know, wherever you are in that, you know, it gets worse for a little bit, but then it gets better. And now I'm getting a little bit of both of that just because of what I look like. Just I'm pretty sure the brown part might not help, but you know, the messy beard and the uncut hair. You know, people that on Earth 2, those on those Facebook walls, there's like, yeah, get a job, you caveman. It's like, okay, listen, I'm a veteran, 2 successful businesses. Like, you're not. So, and of course, people don't want to hear that. They don't want to like. They're like, okay, well, I'm just gonna block you. Like, okay. So I have that saying like, oh, just get a job, you neckbeard. You know, go spend some time with girls. Not knowing I have a girlfriend, I have an amazing girlfriend. Just, gosh, beautiful. Just anyway. And then a bunch of other people saying like, oh, okay, well, yeah, it must be nice for you. You can afford to spend a couple thousand, several $1,000s on these tiles for in-game, where I just have $50 and I'm just, you know, trying to invest a little bit of money. But you're taking all the good tiles. You're increasing the price. Okay, listen, that happened to me in Pokemon, where I wanted to get certain things. I wanted to get certain items, and I was priced out of them. Did I cry? No. I think about it like, oh, damn, gotta get something else. And then I move on. Yeah, just move on. Like, some people, again, some people are a little immature with these things. Some people never grow up. Some people just never got punched in the mouth. Like, some people just have never said something to, now just with the internet, that's just what happens. Some people never just got clocked for saying the wrong thing. And it's bad. Anyway, this is just a rant. I don't expect anyone to watch this. But yeah, I love you all. Comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Meow, 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 meow.